Hi viewers, wish you a happy learning with the last minute professor. In this video, let us explore the logic for finding factorial of a number using two approaches, recursion and iteration. Let us first brush up the mathematical basics for finding factorial of a number before we peep into the programming context. We know that factorial of 0 is 1 and factorial of 1 is 1. For any other value of n greater than 1, n factorial is equal to n into n minus 1 factorial. Let us rewrite this as a pseudocode using recursion at first. The number for which we need to find the factorial value, let it be n. Read the value of n from user. Call the factorial function by passing this n value and store the answer it returns in f and print the value of f. Now, what is this factorial of n? Let us explain the procedure. Assuming n value given by user as non-negative, if n value is either 0 or 1, return the answer as 1. This is also known as base case. Else, that is, if n value is greater than 1, return the answer as n into, repeat the same procedure to find n minus 1 factorial. This line where we call the same function again is known as recursive case. Recursion is a function calling itself. Let us see how it works with an explanation of calculating 5 factorial using recursion. Here, n value is 5. So factorial of 5. So n is neither 0 nor 1. So else part gets executed. So factorial of 5 is equal to 5 into call factorial of 4. So again, the same procedure gets called. So factorial of 4. So now n value is 4. So n value is neither 0 nor 1. So else part gets executed. So factorial of 4 is equal to 4 into factorial of 3. So we need to call the same factorial function again. Now the n value becomes 3. So n is neither 0 nor 1. So else part gets executed. Factorial of 3 is equal to 3 into factorial of 2. So again the same function gets called. So factorial of 2. So now the n value is 2. It is neither 0 nor 1. So else part gets executed. Factorial of 2 is equal to 2 into factorial of 1. So now again the same function gets called. N value is 1 now. So if n value is 1, then return 1. So factorial of 1 is found as 1 and this value gets returned to the previous function call, that is the previous step. So now what will happen is, here the calculation takes place. So factorial of 2 is equal to 2 into 1, which is 2. Now this value gets returned to the previous step, that is the previous function call. So factorial of 3 is calculated as 3 into 2. It is found out to be 6. This value gets returned to the previous function call, that is factorial of 4. So 4 into 6, that is 24. This value gets returned to the previous function call, that is factorial of 5 is equal to 5 into factorial of 4, which is 5 into 24, that is 120. This is how the value of factorial of 5 is calculated using recursion. The next approach to calculate factorial is using iteration. Here, we are just going to multiply 1 to n to find the value of n factorial. That is, to find 5 factorial, we shall multiply 1 to 5. 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5 and print the answer. So let us see it with an example to calculate 5 factorial. So here n value is 5. So next step, we see it as initialize factorial as 1. So factorial is equal to 1. Initial I value is equal to 2. So I is equal to 2. So now a condition is being checked. Is the value of I less than or equal to n? That is 2 less than or equal to 5? True. So the statements inside while loop get executed. Factorial is equal to factorial into I. So that is 1 into 2, which is 2. Now increment I value by 1. So I value turns to be 3 now. Again the condition gets checked. Is the value of I less than or equal to n? That is 3 less than or equal to 5? True. So the statements inside while get executed. Factorial is equal to factorial into I. That is 2 into 3. That is 6. Then increment I value by 1. So I becomes 3 plus 4 is equal 3 plus 1 is equal to 4. Again the condition gets checked. Is the value of I less than or equal to n? Is 4 less than or equal to 5? True. So now again the two lines get executed. Factorial is equal to factorial into I, which is 6 into 4 is equal to 24. I value gets incremented and it becomes 5. Again the condition gets checked. Is the value of I less than or equal to n? That is 5 less than or equal to 5? True. So the two lines inside while loop get executed. Factorial is equal to factorial into I, that is 24 into 5, which is 120. Increment I by 1, that is I value becomes 6. Again the condition gets checked. Is the value of I less than or equal to n? That is 6 less than or equal to 5? No, it becomes false. So it comes out of the loop. That is the statements inside while loop get skipped and the line after the while loop get executed. So the line following the while loop is print factorial. Now the value of factorial is 120. So that gets printed. That's it. To encourage and support this work, do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.